Hey guys, what I wanted to do in this tutorial today is give you an idea of what that program that you hear Gregory Drake and I and several others in MLM Goldmine, when we talk about we have software that we can upload our videos to up to 40 video sharing sites all over the internet. That program is called Traffic Geyser, and it's a website. And I wanted to give you an idea what it looks like so that it won't be so confusing for you and you can get a better idea of what this program looks like and why we love it so much. What I've done is I've come in here to my back office and I've logged into the login preferences area, which is where we go to upload, to enter our username and passwords for all the different video sharing sites. And also now they've added a lot more social bookmarking sites, which, you guys, I haven't been in this very long, so a lot of this is still new to me. But the guys at Traffic Geyser are right on top of it, and so that's what's so cool. And as you can see, there's different websites in here that are video sharing sites. And when you click on one of the links, it takes you to that site where you can sign up for an account, and you give a username and password, a login name and password. Once you do that, you go back to Traffic Geyser, and for each one of these sites you enter your username and password in here. Once you've done that, it does take a little bit of time, but I suggest you do it on a rainy, snowy day like I do. But get in here once you sign up for Traffic Geyser and go to each one of these sites and sign up for your account. They do have a sign-up tool here. I didn't have much luck with it. So personally, you could give it a try, but I would suggest actually manually going in and signing up for these yourself, because that way you'll know that you have a username and password that's going to work. Alright? And now, the other thing that I love about this, when you have your videos done, they're on your computer, you come in, you sign into your Traffic Geyser account, and then you go to local upload. So let's click on that. And this brings you into the upload area for Traffic Geyser, and it's the same principle as when you upload videos to YouTube or MySpace. This browse button, it goes to your computer, and it brings up your video folder. You select the video that you want to upload, and you click open, and it puts it in there. And you can type in a short title this is just a file name for you, and to be able to identify the video, you can create folders to upload it into. I'm going to select my MLM Goldmine, and I only upload 1 or 2 videos at a time because you can't have more than 150 megabytes, so I just don't mess with doing much more than 1 or 2 at a time. So once you do that, you click upload and you start the upload process. So that's pretty cool. And then once your video has been uploaded, it'll tell you, and then you go, when you want to upload it to the internet, to all those different sites, you go in here and you click on remote upload. And this is where you enter the information, and again, it's a lot like when you upload a video to YouTube. Here's where you type in the title. I always put my name and phone number in this box. I do a brief description because some websites won't allow over a certain number of characters, so I usually put like you've seen on my videos on YouTube, I type in my address here for the website that I want to send them to in the video. Call me with my phone number and things like that. Here's where you choose the file that you want to upload. When you click on that, it takes you out to this screen and to your different folders that you've created, and you go in, and when you want to select a video to upload, you come in here, and each one, that's what the file name looks like after you upload it. So you click in this box, and then over here you click select, and that loads it in to the screen here. So that's the video that we're going to upload. And then I want to explain a little bit of a difference in your tag area here. in this field, you enter your tags separated with commas, no space, just a comma. And you can duplicate words in here like MLM Goldmine, MLM Leads, MLM whatever. But if you're, and then you also want to enter tags with spaces here like you do in YouTube. When you do that, you can't duplicate words. So if you're going to use MLM Goldmine, then if you want to talk about leads, you do something like network marketing leads or NWM leads. But you can't duplicate words when you're using tags separated with spaces. Here is a common category that you can use. I usually either use business or educational in that box. And then you have some other, this is a website. If you're sending them to your Goldmine site or your, whatever website you want them to go to in this video, you would put that there. You can always put your URL for your MySpace page. That's always a good thing to put there. If you don't have a website that you're wanting to send people to, give them your MySpace page. Now, this is where you can select the different profiles, and these were from your login preferences. And so you can use that, or you can just leave it default. You can also select all, and this is for your websites, and it'll come up and it'll say there's a high chance of submission failure to some of the sites. And so it lets you know that. And then it wants you to select a podcast channel. I haven't done that yet, so it's going to keep bugging me about that. But here's where you can select all of the video sites that you want to upload to. And here's blog sites you can upload to. Then there's some other stuff in here, Yahoo Podcasts and some other things. You can go out and you can create accounts for those. You go on down, and as you'll see here, there's custom site specific information. So say autofilms, you want to make sure it gets uploaded to a specific category. So you select that there. Work your way through here, fill in the information as needed for each site, and then when you get down to the bottom is where you can enter the email address that you want your notifications from Traffic Geyser, which is actually Kickstart Media. They send you status notifications, like if they, when everything's been uploaded, if it was successful, they tell you. If it wasn't, if it failed, they tell you in your email. And each one is listed separately, so you can go out and go directly to that site where your video is uploaded, make sure everything's okay. If you want to enter additional information in that particular video on that site, you can do that. And so after you've done that, enter the email address, then you just click process. And it will upload your videos to the various sites that you had selected. And that's about all I want to show you in this tutorial. I'll give you an idea of what Traffic Geyser is all about, how you can use it. This was just a basic tutorial, so I'll give you a link at the end of the video. It's juliestrafficgeyser.info. You can go and get your free. I think they've got like different promotions. Sometimes it's $1 for a trial. They change things all the time. So if you're interested, there will be more information at the end of the video. So I hope this helped you guys, gave you guys a good idea about Traffic Geyser. Talk to you soon.